Here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotic stew, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotic stew, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q.
Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. I said, hey everybody, how is everybody tonight on this beautiful Sunday? Let me tell you, that was some fun rating. That one guy that was the gamer, he started crying at one point. He was so grateful. So do I have visual? Do I have audio? I think I do. He's very good at those. Yeah. I'm G Snap. That's right. Put that there. So how is everybody today? Oh, I love it when everybody's saying, hey, D, how are you this morning? Well, I saw you this morning. How are you today now? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Trying to rack those bangs. Oh, yeah. Yep, you're good at Q Aquatics. Fish Room Fever, 5x5. Oh my gosh. So who do we have in here? Hello, Candy, Shelby Ray, Fish from 44. Cassie's Critters, Dan Slee. One Fish, Two Fish, ROC. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Anna, how are you doing, Anna? I hope you're, oh my gosh. If anybody has not seen One Fish, Two Fish, ROC's video that came out today, you got to check it out. It's amazing. She emulates one of Rachel's tanks, but in her own way. And it's just freaking phenomenal. So if you haven't seen it yet, you have to go check it out. I mean, it might not be as good as her Halloween video, which just made me burst out laughing. So yes, how is everybody? So I know a lot of people are talking about this kappa, blah, 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 blah. And there's only a couple things I wanted to talk about because I noticed people were panicking and there's no reason to panic. And I know there's a lot of concerns, but I heard some people talking about literally, like freaking out that if they're not making money, they're going to be deleted. So that's the only point I wanted to talk about. This part that talks about termination of YouTube for service changes, that YouTube may terminate your access to Google accounts in all parts of this in its discretion, provided you're no longer commercially viable. They are not talking about you or your channel. They're talking about some of the bells and whistles that YouTube puts into play, like Creator Studio. That's no longer working for YouTube, so they have the right to discontinue it. Has nothing to do with if we're channel, because all of us smaller channels, we're not making money. They're not talking about us. So I just know I went and marked my whole channel is not for kids, and I keep on going. If I have Zoe in a thumbnail or Zoe in it, that's okay. I can still mark it and not for kids. I'm not worried about it. Now, what I'm very grateful for, I guess about a year ago, I was really contemplating, because you know how like when you first start off and when you're going, and I'm still looking for your little spot in the fish community. What I was going to do a fish channel just for kids, talking their language. And I am so glad I didn't go down that avenue right now, because then I'd be talking a different story. But right now, my channel is good, not for kids. Doesn't mean I have to curse and swear and cuss. What JH call it? Cuss. Oh, God, I don't have to be cussing. But I know, and it's so easy because here's what I equate it to. You know how there's some people in the fish, like that, do these dramatic thumbnails and catastrophe like videos just to get clicks and views, which I get. That's kind of like what some people are doing with this. They're just running around. It's like there's a snowflake. Let's buy all the milk and bread off the shelves. So I think it's kind of silly. But yes, there is a big piece missing, and hopefully it'll evolve into it where they can choose. This one's not made for children, but it is for general audience. But they haven't chosen to do that because it would not be in their best financial interest at this time. So, of course, they're all about the money. But they are paying a big price because they did do things wrong. And they weren't proven to be guilty. They decided to settle outside, and part of their settlement was this. So they're jumping through hoops. It's not necessarily what the FTC law is as much as whatever their settlement agreement was. So there are some very good informative channels out there talking about it. And then there's a lot of people talking about deleting your videos and marking these videos for kids. And now what are we going to do? It's like, maybe I'm just too laid back, but hey, yay. That doesn't concern me as much. It's not that it's for kids. It's not targeted towards kids. Exactly. Hey, Fancy Tail Aquatics is in the house. We got some from Hey Scott, and you two are one. Scott and you two are one. What did I miss? Wow, it just went to the bottom. Hey, it's not easy being big easy. Yeah, exactly, Bob. That's what I'm saying is like, are you kidding me? And I get it, anything for a click and a view, but come on. So as soon as I posted that, and I got some calls, asking them like, what's going on when I wrote my thumbnail. And I thought it was a great idea for as many channels as possible that have a good idea of what's going on to talk about it. And so it's not people running to the store, grabbing all the milk off the shelves. Thank you, Sen. Yes, exactly. They need to have a general audience option, but it would be financially difficult for them to implement that. So right now it's like the pendulum. It's swinging there. They're safe. And then we'll see some changes in years to come. But I'm not too worried about it. This one's going to be the change. I'm just very happy I am not a channel that's targeted for kids or some of the gaming channels that are targeted towards kids. Because they're the ones that are feeling it right now. I think that's pretty sad. But doesn't mean that I don't get a little bit dramatic. So how are you doing, Mark? Yeah, Storm Riders asked a very good question because it's not easy being big easy. Hey, Aquatic Ness, how are you? So I don't know if anybody saw my axolotl video. Oh my gosh, talk about drama queen. But there was so much that was going on that I didn't video. Like when my daughter came up and said something's going on with the axolotl, of course I grabbed my camera because at first I thought it was one of the females laying eggs. Because remember, a little while ago, I put them all in the same container for about, I think it was 48 hours, just in case. But that was a long time ago. And but anyway, I grabbed my camera and I went down and I immediately saw that it was serious. So I put my camera down for a minute. And in that time when I was watching him, and his mouth was wide open, he looked like he was. There was nothing that I saw in there. And then as he was flopping around, his mouth went down and scooped up a whole bunch of sand. Oh my gosh. So I am like freaking out. I'm doing like a little like Heimlich maneuver. I had him upside down, patting him, getting anything and everything I could out of his mouth. It was horrible, Bob. It was horrible. Watching this and I feeling so helpless. Feeling absolutely helpless. And I do so much research. I wasn't, and I still, even after this happened, I have yet to find anything like that out there. Like, what was it? And then I started feeling his belly side thinking, is it an impaction? Would I feel it? And my daughter, she's so funny. I mean, she was just as concerned as I was. It's her fish. Well, originally it's Lucy and Ethel, but they got to a certain age where they dropped balls. See, not for children. But we still call them Lucy and Ethel. Because she's a leucistic one. But anyway, she noticed that he looked very different down there. Like it was just like literally opened up and exposed. And that kind of made me think it might be hormonal of some sort. But the way he was acting, I mean, that's just what I did to placate myself so that I could get a couple hours sleep. He was, oh my God, in so much pain. If you watched him, he was throwing his chest against the glass. And then he was coming up and throwing his chest against the glass. And then he flipped upside down. And then his mouth was wide open. I was crying. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was crazy. I am so, so happy that it's a happy ending. Don't know what happened. And for all I know, doing that on him and then putting in the general cure in and then sucking it out, because you don't put general cure in with amphibians. I just figured if it was like, because he eats worms. He eats earthworms all the time. And I thought, well, what if one, and I buy them. I don't dig them up. I buy them. But I don't know where I'm buying. Like I know where I'm buying it from, but I don't know the farms that they're coming from. Oh my gosh. It was crazy. It was crazy, but I am so happy. So, so happy that everything worked out well. And first thing this morning, I went down. Oh, everything's okay. Yeah, Elizabeth called, said she couldn't even watch it because just how the beginning was. And it was, I was worried. I was really worried. But I'm so happy he's back to normal. Because if you notice in that video, his gills are like purple. Almost like, and that's where they breathe. His gills aren't usually purple. They're pale pink. So something was going on. I think, who was it? Bob, did you see something in the side of his throat? And that's after he was in the quarantine tank. Dag, don't you know that somebody put a horrible comment up on that video? It's just horrible. Like, why don't you put some decorations in the tank? He probably just wants to die. It's from boredom or something stupid like that. And like, please. What does Big Easy say? Yesterday was a great fish. Seen all them in the hobby. Seen Mike J. Wilson, Fish Barn, plus other YouTubers. Oh, that sounds so awesome, Mark. The OCA, that did just happen. Oh, Donnie's in the house. So, yes, we can change their name to Ricky and Fred, but that was hard. And what's stupid about that is that most video games on YouTube are the mature rated video games and not for kids to play. Granted. And a lot of the gamers out there that do those videos, they're not for children. It's the games that are like, I don't even know them to make up a name, like Toontowns. I don't know. You guys, Maple Street, is that one? You know, there's games out there for children. And children's unboxings and the family channels that are for children, but they're also for families. Yeah, they're borderline and stuff. But I was watching a YouTuber. She does toy unboxings. And she was talking and she said YouTube actually scrubbed her channel of over 600 videos and did not mark her as for children, targeted for children. So obviously their team or their bots or whatever they're doing is taking into consideration who's it targeted for. Just because somebody's opening toys and showing them, if it's directed towards adults and whether they're going to purchase them or not. So I'm thinking either she's going to be in big trouble and it's going to change, or she's fine. I'm just glad I made my whole channel targeted not for children. The 3 videos that I did in setting up Calvin's fish tank, just to be on the safe side, I marked those 3 as targeted for children because I did explain the nitrogen cycle as if I was talking to a 3rd grader. I did explain keeping fish like I was talking to a 3rd grader because I was talking to a 3rd grader. And it's funny because I went to mark those individuals and it says, once you click this, you can't unclick it. Like you can't go back and change your mind. So don't be marking things because just because there's kid pictures in there or children in it does not make it targeted for children. So I wouldn't just go changing a whole lot of things because you're scared. Welcome, Carrie. Carrie in the house. Carrie Nature. Yep, near Ottawa. Is that an ant? Carrie, do you keep ants? Do you have an ant farm? Never heard of Formica ants. Aquafunk, you are awesome. And his hobbies. I caught my friend's grandson watching the gamer Marky, and she had to ban him from watching that. Yeah. And I like what Aquafunk and some other people were saying, that this kind of takes the onus a little bit off of the parents. But let me tell you, my granddaughter, she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she knows how to get onto YouTube. And once she starts watching the one video that I said she can, she knows how to search for other videos. She's 5. She's almost 5. So she doesn't have a channel of her own. But if I'm not on top of her, she's starting watching all these bizarre channels. Okay, so it is my fault that she's watching these bizarre channels. But guess what? It's not that she's watching these bizarre channels. It's that YouTube was collecting data off of her or something like that. It wasn't the actual channel that did anything wrong. It wasn't the creator that did anything wrong. It was YouTube. YouTube and Google got caught doing something that they may not have supposed to have been doing. Hello, JH. Dawn's in the house. Mine is an adult channel now, which gives me permission to cuss all I want. Yes, mine is not targeted for children, but there is no cussing. Shit, fuck this. Never stop learning, Carrie. That's for sure. YouTube needs to have a better age gates. Exactly. One that's for family friendly. I mean, I'm not targeted towards kids or targeted towards adults. I'm targeted for anybody who wants to keep a fish tank. Anybody who wants to keep a fish tank. Or anyone who wants to see what I'm going through with my reptiles. You don't even have to have a reptile. Yes, keep kiddos off of YouTube. My girls aren't allowed. It's so easy for them to veer off, like, because those suggested videos and then the next suggested, they're suggesting different videos because it's my channel. Not necessarily because she's watching a video. That part was scary, if you know what I mean. Dance Lee, Q. Benoxky. How's Sophie? Oh, Cassie, we had a scare. So let me talk, and I know it's a fish channel, but let me talk about fish, aquatics, and exotics. So I'm going to claim her as exotic, even though she's a parrot. We had a bit of a thing. Now, there is a big controversy out there whether you clip a parrot's wings or you don't clip a parrot wings. I don't want to get into a controversy, but I do believe if you're a first-time bird owner and don't know what you're doing and you have a bird that you cannot control, it may not be in your best interest to let that bird fly around. And ask me how I know. Oh, yeah. So when I came on, Mr. B, I can't get to the beginning of my chat, Mr. B. Did I see a super chat from Mr. B? Now I'm gonna feel like a fool if I'm just saying that and there wasn't, but I can't get onto YouTube. I want to see if there was. All right, I'm gonna turn this on. I have to turn the volume down because. So let's go to live chat. Got it. You know what? I can't go back to the beginning. Oh, because I'm in top chat. Mr. B. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. I'm at the beginning. I can't get to the beginning, Mr. B. But thank you. I think I did see one. Thank you. And then what reminded me is because I just saw John Bag of Donuts. That's my honey. He will be moving in, what is it, babe? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. So I did ask him if he would want to do a live chat with me maybe one time. And I got a little scared because he said, sure, I'll tell him what I really experienced. I was like, uh-oh. Careful what I ask for. Oh my gosh. So like, I got lost in the chat again. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there's something. Cassie. Okay, that's where I was. Cassie, how's Sophie? So I was telling you how Sophie was. Because now, okay, this is it's so funny because I got lost. Because I saw the super chats, and then it reminded me, I think when I was playing my intro, that I saw Mr. B, and yeah, you see that shiny thing, right? So she got out, and I'm a firm believer that birds should not be in cages 24/7. So from the time I'm home, the cage door is open. She can play on her cage. She doesn't step up yet, so I can't get her over here to this playground. I did make a playground in my room. See that? I made that playground, but I can't get her there. And even if I could get her there, I can't get her off of there because she doesn't step up and walk well. She gets spooked real easily. I've only had her 6-7 weeks now, and when it's time for bed, it's kind of difficult to get her back inside. We've started some target training, and that's when I have the stick and I move it over here. And if she touches the end of the stick, I click and give her a pistachio. And now anywhere I put the stick, she'll go and touch the stick. So we're getting there to where I can bring the stick inside her cage. But she's pretty slick like that. And she's like a 2-year-old and doesn't want to go to bed. But she got out, got spooked, and flew right into the shelf. And then she went down onto the ground behind the bearded dragon, behind the grandfather clock. Trying to get her out back into the cage was very scary. It was... very, very scary, but we did get her back in, and I closed up the cage for a few minutes. But then it dawned on me that while I am in this learning process and while I am learning how to bond with her and she's trusting me and I'm trusting her, I think I might need to get her wings clipped. And I can't tell you the reason why I really don't want to do that because I can't pinpoint it. It just doesn't feel right. Taking something away from her, and yes, I know her wings grow back, but taking something away from her because of my ignorance just feels wrong. But for her own safety, I think I have to. I'm so conflicted. Okay, 2 weeks and we'll be at the Repticon, my first event. Oh my goodness, Bob, I'm so excited. Where's the Repticon at? Repticon! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I hope you find, when you see the blue-tongued skink that's meant for you, you'll know it. I know that sounds corny, but as soon as I saw Sapphire, I knew she was the one. And mine is a northern, and let me tell you, she's this big. She's this big already, and she just turned a year. She's a huge girl. Now she's on dog food. She was on cat food her first year. And oh my gosh, she is such a love. Let me tell you, like, I can't really have snakes right now or a snake, but she's like the next best thing. But she's got like feet, little tiny legs. Look at that. Go John Bag of Donuts. There's my honey. Aww. Oh my gosh, look at him. Hello, fish peeps. Bird got away from you, did she? Oh, IMG snap. Yes, she did. She not only got away from me, it was very hard to get her back. Why are you saying thanks, Dev the man? Where's Dev? Is Devin in the house too? I see a thank you from Devin for Devin. Is he in the house? That's my nephew. He's a sweetheart. Thank you, Dev. Howdy, Dev. No kidding. I don't do debates like that. Everything has a reason, good and bad side. Yep. It's like very, very scary. Did she poop into Fruit Loops? No, but she pooped on me. She poops on me. That part doesn't even bother me. She can poop on me all she wants. She just can't bite me. She does not bite me. And I don't mind her using her beak to see if I'm sturdy enough. but she lunges with full force. I get scared. I don't want birds. I'll stick to the fish. 44 Mad Guy, I get it. But let me tell you, this bird is amazing. Just giving it some flavor, Funk. Oh, 12-1 is the day. What are we in? Oh my gosh, it's 1 week. 1 week and his apartment is not packed yet. I'm trying to make room. My other daughter's moving out, but she's not going to be moving out till the 15th. So there's going to be a 2 week of an overlap where the man cave is not going to be there. There's going to be a little squish time. But I am so excited. It's like now we've been together. How many years, babe? 10 years, 11 years. We've been engaged for like 8 of those. And we're finally making the big move. Oh my God. Okay, that's hard. Frosted Fruit Loops. Yep. It is awesome if you're talking about John Bag of Donuts. I tried keeping ferrets. Love them. Not for everyone, just like birds. Yeah. Ferrets and rabbits, to me, I do not have that, but that bird, man, is taking my heart. Claim the shed, John. Make it a he shed, right? Make it a he shed. I told him I will take all my stuff out of that shed. There's also a garage. I'll take everything out of the garage but my bike and my table saw. Aside from that, he can have the garage. Oh my God, that's going to come back to bite me, isn't it? How'd I lose where I was at? I'm going to start at the bottom, guys. Oh my gosh. Big City Bed is in the house. Hi, Amber. Oh, I don't have it here. I was going to start my Pothos. I was going to show you my Pothos collection. It's catching on. Pothoman, right? Pothomon. It helps them calm down as well, I've noticed anyway, with smaller parrots. Oh, getting clipped. Oh, and let me answer because she's 5 years old. She's hormonal. Oh, so I know that makes her crazy. I see her looking out the window at all the birds in the trees, and she kind of simmers down a little bit and shakes her wings like she shivers, and she makes this bizarre, like she's in heat noise. Oh, my poor baby. Amber. Hello, Amber. How are those beautiful bettas? She is the girl, man. Hey, Fever. Aquatic Nest. Our bird would sing cartoons and all kinds of things when I was little. Oh, so now I am trying to get her to say Suzy Q. Hit that notification bell. She'll ring her bell. We're working on it. Blue tongue skinks are super cool. Mine runs around my office most mornings. She's an adventurer. Oh my gosh. I am loving my blue tongue skink as well. And I hope, Bob Kaler, I hope you find the one that you're looking for. I think you said you were going for an Eastern, right? I like the Australian ones, especially the Northern, and because they can take some humidity, but they don't have to have that extra humidity. 44. Devin gave a super chat. It's not showing on mine. Dev the man, thank you. Aw. Dev, you gave a super chat? Thank you so much, Devin. That's his own hard-earned money, man. What is he, 18, Devin? 19? Man, he's a cutie. Liz, the bettas are doing great. Spunky as ever. I grew up with birds, lots of birds. I don't think we'll ever keep birds again. I had enough. Oh, Donnie, I'm getting a bird next week. Oh, dag. No, you didn't. Suzy, I had parakeets and absolutely had to clip their wings for their safety. Thank you. I think I just need confirmation that, yes, it's okay to get their wings clipped. Until and unless she's trained to not fly, she needs them clipped. It's just feathers, not follicles. You know, I know it's for her safety because she doesn't come when I call. And I know they can be trained to come when you call, and they can be trained to do a lot of things, but she's not trained yet. And I do open the cage all the time, and that part's not going to stop. I'm not going to keep her in her cage just because I can't control her. So I think I have to take her to, John is going to help me, and we're going to get her to the vet and have her, not the vet, the exotic bird store, because they said that what they would do is after they clip her and I pick her up, they're going to work with me with her to show me some things. So I think that will be exciting. And yes, there is a ceiling fan in the same room that we don't turn on anymore. You don't want her to accident. Oh my gosh, forget it. I do not. I don't demonize life is too hard. True that. True that. Oh, I feel bad that I missed Mr. B's and the Dev Mans. Super chat. Super chat. Am I far behind? I think I am. Here we go. Here we go. Daryl Deemer. Thank you so much, Daryl Deemer. Thank you so much. The super chats, man, are life-changing. That's all I could say is absolutely life-changing. The last amount that went into my account, and I keep putting it all back into the fish room and the reptile room. I got one of those UVB light bulbs, UVA and UVB lights that does both. No, it's not a halogen. Mercury vapor. Woo, buddy, they were expensive, but very well worth it. My turtle is basking right now because she does not brumate, and she is basking on her rock inside the room over there. I can go in my backyard and find a couple of blue tongues for you. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. You and he, they're just running around, right? They're running around like I got squirrels running around. Bob, Kaler's Aquatics. Oh, what is wrong? See, I'm on StreamYard and I don't see these. Oh, hold on. Oh, man, you are awesome, Candy. Let me see if I can see it on YouTube. I am going to try to figure out. I heard John from KG Tropicals. He goes into a screen that shows his super chats. I'm like, I should be able to do that. I feel horrible. I want to thank people because it's amazing that somebody would take money out of their pocket to support my channel. Absolutely amazing. And I just don't know how to do it. I see something called supers. Ah, Mr. B. Let me see all. And I don't know if it started with Mr. B, but yes, it did. It started with Mr. B, $2.79 Canadian. Thank you very much. Taylor's Aquatics, $10 super sticker. Super sticker, man. It's got a little guy jumping up in the air. That is awesome. John Bag of Donuts, $19.99. Thank you, honey. I got Dev the Man now. It's a little bird doing a dance. He's got another super sticker. And Daryl Deemer, $5. Thank you so much. And thank you, Candy, for catching my attention. I feel like a boot bag. Am I allowed to say that? I can say that because I'm not for children. Everyone heard that. Oh, I hope you're not talking about the garage. I think there was something wrong with my internet. It got all staticky. What I meant to say was commitment. That's enough out of you, 44. Suzy, I super chatted you too after Brandon. When were you talking about the axolotl? I know. All right. I can't go. Oh, I can go back and edit my live stream, right? This is the problem with live streams. Sometimes you say things, but I did say my bike, my motorcycle, and my table saw have to remain. So, okay, you get the garage, babe. It's all yours. That's because I love you. I did it. I did it. That wasn't so bad. I got a 10-gallon with hopes for a betta. Just can't get one local. Oh, no. I was just at a local fish store that had this huge sale, video coming soon, on 30% off livestock, which included the fish, obviously, and the plants. And they were giving away betta fish for anybody who wanted one. And I'm glad it was for people who wanted one and just not giving them out. So I grabbed a mustard yellow veil tail and I added him to my collection. I just wish they were giving away females because I would really like to start a sorority again. I haven't had a sorority in a while. And I just absolutely love that. What are you saying? John Bag of Donuts, sounds like you have plenty of room to park the leaf blower. That was so funny, wasn't it? Science Gal in the house. I see somebody saying hi to Science Gal and Ginger Graves. What's the funniest thing your birds have said? Yeah, what is? Mine doesn't do a lot of talking yet, but when it's time for bed, she says, it's so funny. I go to cover. She doesn't make those noises any other time during the day, but when I go to cover her cage, she makes that crying sound. It's just funny. If we can't get him to show up on the live stream and sit down with his leaf blower, I'll lose it. An Eastern. Oh, yes. That was my blue tongue skink of choice, was the Eastern. And this is probably the 6th or 7th reptile show that I went to looking for one. And when I saw Sapphire, but she was a Northern, I knew. I'm like, nope, this is the one. This is the one. If I had a million more, I'd be trying to be like Noah. Yeah, I'm with you. I can go in my backyard and find a couple blue tongues. Man, oh man. Does a blue jay asking? Candy, you are so awesome. Thank you. So excited to see Donnie was getting a bird. Yeah, Cassie, me too. Until I saw he was sticking it in the oven. Oh my gosh. Knick knack patty whack, give that thumbs down a big fat slap. That was hard to say. Big City says, I have in Indonesia. She's super long, slink monster. Yoshi. Oh, I like that name. And she's brave little skink and likes to nap in my hoodie when she isn't patrolling the office. So what, may I ask, is the humidity level needed for an Indonesian? I know my Northern is right around a 25 to 35%. And all I know is that the Indonesians need a higher humidity rate. I just wasn't sure what that was. If I was there, I could do it for you. Oh, that would be so cool. Let me tell you, I'm in Southeast Pennsylvania. Anybody in Southeast Pennsylvania wants to help me with my bird and show me what to do? I would love that. Because I want to take a class on how to be a bird parent. More so than I want to train her. I want to be trained on how to be a good bird parent. She missed it again. Did I miss something again? Come on now. Come on now. Donald Fish Bribes. I breed lovebirds for profit and use the money for the fish hobby. I have a humongous cage for the breeders and young ones. Oh my gosh. Lovebirds are so adorable. Where are you? Where are you located in the country, in the universe? Where are you located? No, thumbs up, people. Yeah, thank you, Funk. Because my feeling does get hurt when people thumbs down. I know you're not supposed to care. You're supposed to shrug it off. But guess what? My feelings get hurt. YouTube thinks it's the same as activity. I get it. But my feelings get hurt. And I think people like to hurt my feelings. Q Aquatics, Kayla gave a $10 super chat as well. I think I'm behind in the chat. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to go here. I think I got everybody. Thank you so much. I am very behind in the chat. I got to learn how to do that. Rabbit, Dr. Black, Rob Bull, now Sir Prungalot. Bob, can they ship them to the U.S.? Oh, absolutely not. Nothing gets shipped out of Australia. They've got the best birds in the world. They've got the best reptiles in the world. Wow. And that's where they stay. Oh, wow, Donald. A lot nicer than it is here. Everything Fish says, can next live stream be in the fish room? Yes, I have been getting it ready. Thank you very much for subscribing. Hit the like bell. My fish I had to create kind of like a weird setup to pull the fish tank from one side of the wall over, set up for my mud skipper. Now I got my 55-gallon set up for hopefully the 2 Oscars, but maybe it's just going to be for one. But there's been a new revelation. But yes, the next live stream is going to be live from the fish room because I'm very excited about it. I have been starting videos doing 1 tank at a time, and I think I'm ready for it's ever going to be evolving. Obviously, it's never going to be completely finished because that's just how I roll. But yes, but I specifically have a Merauke, which require the highest humidity of all the blue tongues. Yes, that's what I have heard. That is what I have heard. Shishi in the house. Shishi, how did your weekend go? Hello, hello. Did everything get moved? I was trying to find out where in New Jersey and North Jersey you guys were going because I would have drove. But you said you went 3 hours. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I hope everything is okay and everybody is okay. And I hope all the fish found new homes. And thank you for being such a good fish fam. Awesome. Looking forward to the fish room stream. I am too. I am very excited. And especially because when I'm sitting here plugged in, see how I can kind of like look around? If I can do that in my fish room, how great will that be? I think that will be so way cool. Bob, I wish you luck in finding your new baby. I'm excited for you. Me too. Me too. I want to know, Bob, which Repticon are you going? Repticon. Cockers. No idea, Cassie. That could be fun. Oh, what's Cassie doing? Does anyone organize a fish fam Christmas card exchange? Wow. That sounds like it takes organization. Have been thinking about it, and anyone's interested in a card exchange? Somebody better answer Cassie. Thanks, Amber. It's a huge 2-day event. Plan to go Saturday. Yes, I have a daughter who would go to the reptile shows with me now. Oh, so exciting. Nashville in 2 weeks. Awesome. Nashville. So way cool that your new slogan, forget the song. Your new slogan, forget the song. LOL, song is awesome now. Yes, I am so proud of my daughter when she sang that. I am going to change. Find me, Cassie. You'd love that. See? I'm going to change the last line in it because I hear people, because I'm a dork. Hello, fish nerd here and a YouTube dork. But I hear people say, like, where they, I don't know how to say it because I don't know what it's called. When I change the last line and you hear it, then I'll explain it because it'll be a lot easier. But I got to work on that one. Card exchange would be fun. Look at that, Cassie. A lot of people want to do that. Nope, not 44. Sorry, he's a Scrooge. Attention, fish freaks. If you are joining the chat, please show some love to girl QT Pie. The big fat thumbs up. Thanks you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes, I have a monster fish room. Yes, you do, Shishi. I can't wait. Can't wait. That's even more awesome. Do they say poops? My bird doesn't. Cassie, just take addresses and cut off date. Oh yeah, and a cutoff date so that everyone gets on the list. That is a great idea, Cassie. You are awesome. Yep. Oh, I still haven't sent stickers. I could send them in cards. Exactly. How great is that? It could just be a holiday card. It doesn't even have to be a Christmas card. Just a happy Fishmas. You can do a Fishmas card. You can. I'll exchange Fishmas cards. Here's my card. Have a wonderful holiday, my friend. Many blessings. I am an organizer. See, I am not. I am a disorganizer. And oh, look, shiny thing. And wow, almost it's debilitating. It's just really funny. And some people are really good with that stuff. Cassie, you should look up ATC cards. They're fun. I'm playing cards. We're glad to have you. Where's Cindy? Where's Cindy? I'm going to put you up there, Cindy. Where'd you go? Cindy M. Hello, late as always. Better Nate than Lever, huh? This is a little house behind you, a birdhouse? No, this is one of my miniature houses. I make miniatures, and I made every flower. And I made, I made the fuchsia flowers. I made the geraniums and the ivies and the lilies and the ones that open up in the morning glories and the little UPS package. Yep. I make miniatures, and I just made a front porch so that I can remind myself that spring is right around the corner on days like this when it's cold and rainy and it sucks because it just sucks the sunshine right out of me these kind of days. Bob, I need a sticker. I need a sticker too, Bob. Fishmas cards. Let's do it. And if you have a sticker, throw a sticker in there. Oh, let me know when you have that. Are you going to do a Facebook group? Do they still let you do Facebook groups? Mine got cut off. But that would be awesome. I would do that. I would put the effort into trying to be organized enough to do that. That sounds like fun. Fishmas, that's right. What about the... Ooh, you go up here? I'll come down. Ooh. Squirrel is my middle name. Exactly, Carrie. That's all right. Some people look at it like it's a disadvantage. For some of us, it's an advantage. Is this house in the background Lego? No, this is made out of wood, paper, clay, Fimo. Fimo is like a kind of clay that when you cook it, it turns to like a plastic. And sponge. I use all different kinds of media for making my flowers. But let's say one of these flowers I cut out tiny little petals. I edge them because sometimes when you cut them out, there's a white in the middle. Well, first I start with the rice paper. I get rice paper and paint it all different colors and hang it up to dry. Then I punch out the colors and the different patterns that I want. And then I glue them all together and I shape them. And then I stick them on a stick with leaves on them, and that becomes one flower. And I do that for all of them because that's how I roll. Hello, Cindy and Cassie's Critters. I love watching ATC card videos. What is ATC? What is ATC? What don't I know? Brandon, I've had them a month and the box is unopened on the table. Hope to do the card thing and say, your stickers. Yes, yes, yes. I'm with you there, Elizabeth. Just don't exchange pics. It's okay, Aqua. It's not for children. I couldn't resist. Candy, you still want these snails? I do water changes tomorrow, and I have 4 traps full. Wow. Artist trading cards. Oh, I used to do that stuff, Cassie. It was fun. Artist trading cards. How does everybody know that? Wow, that's super cute. Thank you very much. I absolutely. So in the fish keeping hobby, I'm like new and I'm learning and loving it. In the miniature world, I'm OG. I've been doing it since the 70s and I go to the national shows and I absolutely am a big mini nerd and love it. And my daughter's the same way. She does micro minis, but most of her minis are like zombies and gory or like steampunk. Hers are a little more funk. Mine are a little more springtime. I do all different seasons. And then I started focusing on the landscape. And now I am working on fish and reptiles, miniature, and of course my bird tree. Look at this. Just Shrimp Granny. I heard you went on a little adventure this weekend. Cassie, do you mind if I make the Google form to collect addresses? I'll totally credit you for the idea. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, that's an awesome idea. Fishmas. We are going to be exchanging Fishmas cards. And if you have a sticker, stick it in. We'll find the Google Doc. We'll get the link. Everybody can send them to everybody. This is going to be so much fun. I'm not a big person for cards, but this is going to be fun, man. Dang it. Yes, I forgot. She wants the snails. You made that. That's impressive. You should make a little village. I have made a village. I have many houses. I have 1-inch scale houses, which go about 2 foot high. And I have a couple 1/2-inch scale houses, which are about this high. Then I have 1/4-inch scale houses, which means for every, it's a smaller scale, is this high, which would equate to, if you do trains, almost like a G scale in trains. And then I have another smaller scale, which is a dollhouse for inside a dollhouse. I have villages. Here's my dream. You ready for my dream in my miniature world? I'm going to start up in the tippy top of the corner of a room with my Z scale, very tiny houses and landscape, and come down like I'm coming down a mountain to a little bit bigger scale, and then keep coming down to the larger scale. And then as you come down, it would be this size, and then the bottom row would be Barbie scale. That is the dream. If I had a room that was 10 by 10 just for miniatures, that is what I would display. I would actually display that at a show. I would. I love doing ATC. That's my jammy for art. Look at that. This is going to be so exciting. La la fish. Speaking of stickers, Aquafont. Sickless23 is saying hey to everybody. Oh, Cassie says, yes, go ahead, Steph. I cannot wait for this. What a great idea, Cassie. And thank you, Stephanie. This is going to be so much fun. Better late than never. That's so true. What is this? Rawls, aquatics, and reptiles? Did I see reptiles? Hello, my fellow reptile keeper. And aquatics, of course. Party for people. We're going to have a party. Rawl, do I know you? Let me see. I got to find your channel. I can't do it in here, but I want to see if I'm subbed to you. Everyone's saying, hey to Raul. Yeah, you better look like that. If you owe somebody a sticker, super cute little house. Thank you. Shout out to all the fish keeping hobbyists. Look at that. And the fish keeping hobbyist is giving a shout out to aquatics and reptiles. Robert's in the house. Robert with the baby sleeping. Shh. I build miniature fairy gardens in 10-gallon tanks. Yes, me too. I have 10-gallon tanks. I have so many 10-gallon tanks with miniature scenes in them. And I had just started doing the actual fairy garden. My friend, I don't know if you've ever seen the Philadelphia Flower Show. They do miniatures and they have to use real flowers and landscape. It's really adorable. Q, I used to roll paper too. That's a different kind of paper there, Aqua. But then again, we're not targeting children, are we? I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. Yeah, he owes you stickers, man. You got to call him out on the carpet. No fish, no water, just fairy kingdom. Exactly. Exactly. I just put it in. Did anybody see a video with my Amano shrimp? I think it's coming out Tuesday. I feature my 10-gallon tank right next to my shrimp tank. And it's actually got a miniature 3D print of me with my fish tube shirt inside my scene in my garden. But my garden isn't a fairy garden. It's this kind of garden. It's so funny that I put it in my video. I'm going to set this up. I'm excited for Fishmas. We're going to do Fishmas cards that come in and stickers. Let me know when the doc is ready. We can all post it in the Fish Tube Notification Squad. I think that's a great idea. Carrie, some people will host an ATC swap. Get out of there. My mom was an artist. She would love that. Your rolling papers don't count, Funk. You burn them up. That's right. That's right. Although I have used that paper and doing this because it's fine and it's thin. Miniatures rock. Yes, they do. Where's Sharpie's? He does miniatures in a different kind of way. I might tuck a wee bit of fish food in a sticker. Did I read that right? I like that. Big mini nerd. Is that a jumbo? It's like being a jumbo shrimp. Is Priscilla in the house? Hey, Priscilla. Lurking while making spaghetti. Ask Priscilla if she knows what ATC is. Do you know what ATC is, Priscilla? I have a tank seasoning and it has snails, so a puffer's high on my list. I love my puffers. Absolutely love my puffers. Done eating. I was lurking. Oh, what did you have, Dee? I have not eaten yet, though we'd have to send the ones overseas ahead of time, I think. Yeah. See, I play with terrariums too. They're kind of mini. Yes, they are. Mini terrariums, especially if you're using to scale plants, can look amazing. Absolutely amazing. Kind of got back in love with fish tanks for the humidity for my plants. Yeah, I want to get one of those automated misters or foggers for some of my terrariums because they dry out oh so fast in the winter. Oh, cool, Suzy. I got one bearded dragon female, 3.5 years, one female leopard gecko. First time tuning into your live stream. Thanks to Aquafunk. Well, thank you, Aquafunk, and welcome, Rawls Aquatics and Reptiles. We were just talking about our blue tongue skinks, and I got bearded dragons too, and leopard geckos. And I have a dubia roach farm. That's right. This chick who's been so afraid of bugs and skeeved out by maggots has a dubia roach farm in her own home. What? I was thinking about doing a video on that because it's just so not me. Anybody who knows me is like, wait, what? Yep, dubia roach. What would you guys want to see more? A new lizard or a bunch of new fish? Well, both. I want both. Put together 2 videos because I want to see both. Sounds good, Cassie. Any more streams tonight, Candy, or One Fish, Two Fish? Donald Fish Vibes is asking because Scott and Liz are not going live. So who else is going live? More people saying, hey, miniature and doll houses with interest children. Ruh-row, YouTube is watching. This is not a child's toy. This is to be handled by a grown-up only because a child would destroy it. If I was holding up, I don't have any doll houses for children. All my doll houses are for grown-up audiences only. How's that sound? Yeah, it sounded good to me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Jess, Shrimp, Granny, and Shishi Aquatics. I can't wait to hear what they have to say. Are you guys going live together or back to back? Because I want to hear about your adventure this weekend. I've got 2 green spotted puffers. Ooh, I cannot wait. I would let you do videos on them. I want to see because I just got 2 a couple days ago. Haven't even done a video on them yet. So I would love to see the setup. Mine are still in quarantine. We are going to Jess's in 5. Okay, in 5. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Like the little girl from Ortega commercial. Why not both? Exactly. Got to do both. Here we go, Mr. B. Thank you. Everybody see this? This is Jess's channel. She's going to be going live in a few minutes. We're all going to head over to Jess and see what's been happening because I know they did something exciting this weekend. Artist trading card like hockey or baseball cards. That sounds awesome. My daughter is in here. She says she likes you and wants to tell you hi. Ah, Cha-Cha. Hi, Cha-Cha. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad you're watching. I hope I didn't cuss. Did I cuss? Here we go. Jess is next, and then Shishi. No link for Shishi yet, but Jess, when you get Shishi's link, make sure you post it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this hour flew by so fast. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody's saying names. thank you, everybody. And especially thank you, everybody, for the super chats and everybody who said that they watched the ad in the beginning. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that so much because I know I'm not in a financial position to give out money, but I watch everybody's ad and I watch it in its entirety. It's a way to contribute to channels that you appreciate. And I will see everybody over in Jess's stream. So I'm going to put up this. Where is Jess's link? Here we go. I just saw Candy because Candy's good, man. She is good. Do we have a hashtag to go over? What hashtag? What's the next weekend at Q's? Next weekend is going to be from my fish room. So here is the link, and I will see you over at Jess's. Thanks, everybody, for making my Sunday